This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast, with your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to episode 107, broadcasting to you on Tuesday, April 7th, but today's recording date, April 6th. Yay!
Confused yet?
Oh, please be. Please be.
Well, it's okay.
Rewind.
Nobody knows what day it is anyway because everybody's stuck at home. It's like a confusing calendar. Fuck off.
Yeah. And, you know, don't take numbers from me. I'm a gazebist. I build gazebos.
You dork.
That's just a fun word.
It is fun. It's a fun word to say.
Well, hey, I'm one of your cast members, DJ.
He is. I'm Beth.
I'm Joe.
Yay.
Hi, Joe.
I'm so glad you guys are
Also
here.
known as the sheriff around these parts.
That's right. Pew, pew.
Sheriff Joe. There's a snake in his
And that'll
boots.
tie into what I've been putting in my eyes later.
Sweet.
Can I ask you a question? Do you pretend like you're twirling your guns when you say you're the sheriff?
No,
Damn it.
Aw.
I don't.
I had really just been visualizing that happening every time.
Yeah,
I
no.
visualize him with a rope.
Like he's going to hang you? Yeah. I mean,
What?
you are the spoiler. That's your bandit name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my bandit name. Spoiler.
The spoiler.
Spoiler DJ. Oh, I kind of like this. There's a ring to it.
Yeah.
Of course, if I really get into character, I'm going to hear Beth monkey noise a lot.
That's right, so don't do it.
No, don't do it. Monkey Beth will get me. Well,
That was
no
so
rundown,
weird.
but I mean, I guess we could have a little discussion. How's everybody's quarantine going?
Oh, it's going.
It's going, man.
Continue. I saw that you guys got your hash brown burritos.
Yes, we did that. The second time was a charm.
Good.
Yay!
You know why? Because the guy that I said, hey, do this, he did it.
Oh, perfect.
Good.
I said, yo, put it on my doorstep. And then text me and let me know. Not only did he text me and let me know, he sent a picture of it.
Oh, nice.
Pay no attention to the hobo who's trying to steal my food.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't include any of that stuff in the like directions or whatever. I felt like I should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, last guy really fucked this up, so don't do that.
The last guy totally beefed my burrito,
Yeah.
so could you not?
Yeah.
So be a deer and just do what I said on the instructions, please.
Be a deer,
Yeah.
and your tip will remain yours.
Yeah. So yes, we did get a burrito delivery, a successful burrito delivery.
I
Fantastic.
see that Blue has said that it was delicious by posting Curly Sue licking her fingers.
There you
Now,
go.
what did you use to order this?
DoorDash.
DoorDash, not a sponsor. Okay.
Nope.
DoorDash. I'm going to have to try it. I really am craving some stuff.
You've
from,
never used
like-
DoorDash before or anything?
I've never used any of those.
Uber Eats, any of that stuff?
DoorDash, Uber
None of
Eats. I feel like that's just kind of a high price to pay. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it though for being lazy? Like before quarantine.
well, yeah.
even
was just
before
like-
quarantine, I used it once in a while. Like,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there are days when you just don't want to put pants on.
dude, it's like I really wanted a couple things, and I asked Blue. I said, "Hey, if I get one of these, do you want one?" And she's like, "You going to get it?" I'm like, "I'm not going fucking anywhere. I am calling this place. They're gonna put it in some stranger's car, and that stranger is gonna drive it to our house.
Yep.
Bam."
Perfect.
And like, it's kind of. I could see how people would be a little like skeeved out about it, and especially now, like everyone's very, "Hey, don't touch my stuff."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, obviously we used it. We just did what we could, and especially if you get hot food, a lot of the medical experts are saying hot food is the way to go because
Oh.
the virus doesn't do well in hot food, and then they're
Yeah.
recommending that you microwave it even after you get it, after you transfer it to
Really?
your own plates.
Wow. Okay.
So dispose of all the stuff outside. Or if you have a clean area, a dirty/clean area, transfer it all to your plates. Get rid of all the refuse that it comes in. Then wash your hands. Then microwave it. Then you can enjoy it.
Wow. You better enjoy it after all that.
Put your stuff in the microwave and then wash your hands? Because then you're touching...
No, so here's what I did. So I took the clean plate. Okay, so I have a 6-foot folding table.
Okay.
So it has a nice midway, line right down the center. So there's a dirty side and a clean side. Right. Put the nice clean plates of ours on one side. I dug in the bag. I unwrapped the burrito to a point of without touching it, and then I just flopped it down onto the plate. And then I took the second one, did the same thing. Mm-hmm. I gathered up all the trash, took that outside, threw it away.
Okay.
Washed my hands. Picked up the plate, put the plate in the microwave. Boom, boom, boom.
There you go.
How long did you put it in for? Like 30 seconds?
Like 10, 15 seconds. Yeah, just enough to get the molecules moving around.
Radiate the...
Just enough to turn the inside into molten lava and keep the outside cold so it burns the shit out of your mouth. And then you have flappy burned skin hanging off the roof of your mouth.
You gotta be equal. Volcano on the inside, iceberg outside.
Oh, speaking of that, you guys have burned the roof of your mouth before, right?
Oh my god,
yes.
Does the skin flap down and hang, or is that just me? Okay, because my friend was...
It depends,
My friend was like, that never happens. You're a maniac. Like, you're insane.
It happens if you burn your mouth really, really bad.
Okay.
If you, have burnt your mouth to the point of not even being able to dragon breathe to save the inside of your mouth...
Yeah, it's already too late.
Yeah, then you have, the big flappy piece of skin, and then you keep licking it, and it's it'll never go away, and then eventually it comes off, and you're like, oh god, now I have a flap of skin in my mouth. What do I do with this?
Yeah, and it's like wax paperish kind of
exactly.
Okay. We were talking about this, and my friend, me and one of my friends that were like, yes, this happens, and then everybody else in the room was like, that's not a thing.
That's because they're not Hoovers and they blow on their food or whatever before they put it in their mouth. And if I see my food in front of me at this point, I have gotten either so hungry that I'm eating or so excited about what I'm eating that I'm going to put it in my face, and then I'm dragon breathing or
it's
burning.
there's do you blow on your food before you eat it, or do you just your way through it? Oh man,
I feel like I do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'll blow on it sometimes after I've learned my lesson.
Right, but after the first bite, when you've totally obliterated napalm the roof of your mouth,
then it doesn't matter.
Then it doesn't matter because your mouth is the surface of Mars.
But you're pissed because you can't taste it anymore, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're like,
that's the worst.
Mother puss bucket. Yeah, this is absolutely
And then your tongue is like Rocky Balboa trying to beat the heck out of that little skin.
It's what is this? Why? How?
All right,
is this
I'm
so
glad
annoying?
I'm not the only... Okay.
No,
I thought I was on
an
island all of a sudden.
Nope.
Yeah.
The three of us, we all dragon breathe and then have flappy mouth skin.
Yeah.
I'm getting better about it in 40 years of age, but
that's good.
Yeah. I'm finally learning how to eat. It's great.
Good job.
Yay.
I'm so proud.
You got it.
Thanks, guys.
Survival, finally.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
We've wasted enough time on that.
I mean, not really, because what are we... We have no... It's just sort of talking about stuff that we've watched this week.
That's true.
Yeah, basically.
I've watched some humdingers.
Did ya?
Oh, Manischewitz.
Well, I know we have a whole bunch more on our list to watch in the future we haven't watched yet, but oh boy. So, but hey,
I thought the peak of this thing wouldn't hit until May.
It's another couple weeks out, I think.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching for a while.
It is, yeah. Crazy. And I'm going stir crazy, not going to work. Work is my social environment.
I know.
And I haven't been in my social.
Too.
Oh my gosh, it's killing me. Yesterday was the worst. Today is way much better.
Well, that's because you were isolated and isolated on top of isolation.
That's true. Yeah. That holy mackerel. But hey, we're all better now. Question about for you. It was stated in an article I read, and I'm thinking, hey, what a great question. And everybody's worried about the movie theaters kind of going out of business because some I guess distributors like what is it, Universal and Sony and all these other ones, they really don't want their movies to be in the movie theaters for 3 months.
Yeah.
They want their thing to be out for a week and then boom, ready for purchase.
Oh.
Yeah. And by
Well, that'll change the movie industry completely.
Yeah. Yeah. And so the theater companies are now kind of freaking out because now obviously they don't have any leverage.
Yeah.
By saying, "Hey, look at these numbers. People are coming out to see us."
But
they got
what
nothing.
they should use for leverage is like the experience and also bringing back old movies that everybody loves.
Yes. Absolutely.
Like,
I agree. And
I would pay money to go see Beetlejuice on the big screen, or any of the original trilogy of Star Wars, or
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I still haven't gotten to see that at big, and I really want to.
Oh, it's a great one, big, and in 3D. It's amazing in 3D.
See, I imagine that would be.
It's a great one, big.
Hey,
yeah. There you go.
Ghostbusters, I would watch on the big screen. The Fifth
too.
Element, I would go see again, big.
Totally.
They could put TV shows. They could. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree. I think they would be just fine, and they'd still get their big ticket price.
Yeah,
and they're not paying as much for the license because it's an older film.
Yeah,
yeah. I think that the movie theater should do that. And I, as much as I like the summer dollar movies,
yeah,
why you could just keep it the same price, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of these big movies that come out during the some of these big movies, you need to see large. Like, you need to see on the big screen to catch the scale of it. Like, watching Endgame at home versus Endgame on the big screen is a totally different experience.
Absolutely.
Watching any Star Wars movie at home versus any Star Wars movie on the big screen is it's like listening to a CD, which I know, I'm sorry guys, CDs were plastic pieces of media that you'd put in a CD player, and you would buy. It was called an album, which you can still get on iTunes or eMusic or whatever the frick. But yeah. So you used to go to the record store and buy like a record or an album, and then you would listen to it. But the whole point of what I was saying was that listening to music in your bedroom versus like going to see a live band, totally different experience.
Hugely different.
Yeah, there are bands that I like specifically because I saw them live first.
There you go.
And if I had probably heard some of their music like just on the radio, I'd have been like, yeah, that's a song, all right. So.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, even Weird Al's music in person is
totally
way
different. The energy
different.
is insane at a Weird Al
is.
show.
Insane. Absolutely.
It's super weird.
Super weird. Yeah. I was just thinking of the movie James Cameron's film
Avatar?
That I would love to see that on the big screen again.
Oh, it was big.
Good grief. Yeah.
It was real big and
movie,
super blue.
It sure was. I really enjoyed it. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautifully
it
done.
was very pretty.
So perhaps maybe movie theaters are going to have to change the way they do things too.
Well,
because,
I'm pretty sure that this is going to change everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that anything is really going to be the same as how it was before.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer, but this is going to have repercussions for friggin' ever.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Sorry, guys.
Yep.
It's just the truth.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, see you in a second.
Yeah. He got
so,
paged.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Time to go get his stuff. Anyway, but I thought that was interesting. I thought we would talk a little bit about it because that was...
Sorry, I hijacked
cool.
the conversation.
No, you didn't. You included stuff that was very pertinent.
No, okay.
Um,
Okay, then.
So and just so you know, the National Association of Theater Owners has just calls out to Congress for a bailout now.
Oh.
Because they're gonna need it.
Everyone's gonna need
Right? Like, oh my gosh. I mean, luckily I work at a school district and stuff, so I'm still getting paid, but that's scary, like, for those that aren't.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. So, and then I'll be most likely working from home. I mean, I even started today working from home. So, making stuff happen for the school district so they can...
That's good. I mean...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I'm serious. I totally miss my big screen. I'm going to have to buy I'm considering buying a movie projector.
That would be great.
I know. I'm like, I need this movie stuff.
I really need to be slightly reclined and look up to see a film.
Yes, please. I'll even cook some popcorn.
Oh. Well, I know
Yummy
I could make you some
butter on
sick-ass popcorn because...
I bet you could.
I know where there's a kettle that is not getting used right now.
You're right. Oh, my gosh.
Yarp.
Dang. And that's a good popcorn. Trust me, that thing makes some.
And I have been told that I make the best popcorn. So that's what happens when you work at a movie theater for 2 years. You'll learn how to do it the right
I accept
way.
the challenge.
I
I want to know.
want to know what popcorn is. What's next on your list, brother?
Show me. What? Yes.
Before I start singing all sorts of weird stuff.
Well, it's time to let you know how to contact us because we really like to be contacted via text, via voicemail, via Marco Polo, and via all kinds of other ways.
Please contact DJ. He's going a little bit crazy.
A little bit crazy. Please contact me. Let me know. Tell me something. I don't care if it's something between your toe.
Oh.
Okay. Toes. I don't want to know what's between your toe. Because that's... Yeah, never mind. Hey, contact us at 512-podcast.
For the love of gravy, please contact him.
Please do it. And if you need the numbers, fine, I'll give them to you. 512-763-2278. And if you missed it, push that little 10-second rewind button. Here it is. Ready to go. Okay. 10-second rewind. You heard our number again. You're good.
Don't let him fool you. He really likes saying the number. So
I do. It's actually rolls off the tongue quite well.
He's really excited that he memorized it. And now he's just really wanting me to memorize it. It's only been like Beth. 15 years.
Just so you realize, Beth, if you're looking, and I know you're not at the moment, but if you're looking at the show notes and it says contact information,
it's
click
right there.
Here.
No, I know.
I always click there. I never have memorized.
Oh, really?
I have never, ever memorized.
Back in the day on Insane Cast, you used to be like, are you going to memorize that? And I'd be like, no, not really. No. I don't think I will.
You know what? Maybe I did have it memorized back in those days.
Yeah,
but
and it's not that I don't care. I do care. I don't memorize numbers well.
I do not.
Hey, I was excited that I had my social security number memorized.
There you go.
I was like, unemployment. Ooh, I got it. Yeah.
You should have had that memorized like when you're young, right?
Oh, gosh. I was afraid I was never going to memorize that until I became an adult and got out of high school.
Yep.
And then I had to get a job, and then I had to get other jobs, and then I also had to file for unemployment, and also to get into school. I was like, damn, I memorized that quick.
I feel like I memorized my social, like age 13, 14.
Okay, well, I knew how to write my name in cursive when I was 4, so...
Well, there you go.
There you go.
The important things I learned.
I even had my driver's license number memorized.
Oh, yeah,
I have mine memorized.
Mine has like so many of the same number in it. It's like a limerick.
Nice.
Mine's pretty easy as well.
Oh, good. Yeah, like when we moved back, I told the DMV, I said, well, this was my driver's license number. Do I get it back?
That one back?
She types it in, says, oh, yeah, no, we got it. It's yours.
Nice.
Wow. That's pretty
cool.
neat.
She says, but had I waited 4 more months, it would have been a 10-year mark, and they would have dumped it
Oh, man.
and given it to somebody else.
So they'll hold on to it much like a World of Warcraft account for 10 years.
10 years, yep.
That's cool.
So I had just barely. So, hey, sorry, I didn't finish saying 512 podcast. No, I did say that.
You did.
I didn't say tfwmovies.com.
Yeah, I distracted you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You'll find our email address, which is shoutout@tfwmovies.com, on the website. You'll also find links to where you can see or listen to all of our shows.
All of them.
That's right.
It's
Yeah,
quite a
you can-
backlog.
Yeah, and in fact, you can even listen straight from our website.
Oh.
I didn't know if you knew that.
I
but
didn't
yeah,
know
you can
that.
Yeah, go to tfwmovies.com and just start listening to shows. They're all there. Also, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
All those things.
all of those
I should
at
probably post
TFW
something
Movies.
on my Instagram, huh?
And one of my favoriteest places that you can contact us
Patreon.
is Patreon. That's right.
The Patreon.
Not only can you contact us on patreon.com/tfwmovies, but if you become a member, you get to be on a Marco Polo list. And
Hey,
boy,
y'all.
is that fun.
It is
Like,
very fun.
sometimes you'll get nothing in a week, and then the next day you'll have 80 to listen to.
That's true. Just ask Joe.
Yeah,
I mean, that's if you don't
it
keep
happens. When it was quiet for a long time, and I don't know why I wasn't looking at it or something, and then I had 50 something to catch up on. I was like, "Jeez."
up. That's a lot.
But they were funny.
Yeah. And luckily,
Don't trust Joe. He doesn't
Yeah.
think Spaceballs is funny.
Everything I eat is flavored with vinegar. It's like figuratively speaking, so
the
just has,
sheriff
like,
is trained.
Permanent pucker lips.
I'm just like, meh. I hate everything, but that's okay. That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true. That isn't true. I know. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, that was it.
Sorry.
In case you didn't hear it before and you're just catching up with us for this first time in a while and you're a Patreon member, we are not charging you. We did not charge you for this month, and we will not charge you for next month. But after next month, I will give you guys the choice.
Oh.
I will let you decide on your own to stop paying us. With, of course, like, you can always stop payment and stop doing that, and I will not take you off of the Marco Polo. You will not be off of that. I just
I might though. I'm just kidding.
might.
I'm joking.
Sheriff.
So
I'll ban you. But not only will I remove you from it, I will ban you from it.
Damn. That's
just kidding.
extreme.
I'm joking.
that's amazing.
Vinegar.
Vinegar Joe. So anyway, so that's anyway, just so you know,
As far
that
as-
way,
yeah.
if you can't, you're all good.
We understand.
And if you can, we're all good.
Oh.
Get it?
If you
get
can't,
it.
we understand. And if you can, thanks.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Because for some reason Google won't stop. I don't understand why they won't stop.
Oh.
Yeah. You're getting plenty of money from all those schools that have to pay you now.
Oof.
I know. Google Classroom and all that other stuff.
Well, they knew what they
Anyway. Yeah. So anyway. Enough about that. What's next? Our TV shows you miss.
Oh, yeah.
You really wish were there. And I don't have anything from Crackhead Blue.
She's
What?
busy.
She must be busy.
Busy learning
She's-
Italian.
That's true. Oh, boy.
So this is like the first time ever we'll have to start without a list from Blue.
Well,
Maybe
it's the...
Maybe she'll get it to you later.
Maybe.
I don't know,
she
though.
could do that.
Oh. She just heard us talking about it. Oh, she's being like an adult.
She's really adulting. Holy mackerel.
She's doing adult things.
We got some stuff going on. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Take your time. We
wow.
were doing a list of shows that, to clarify for the sheriff,
no, it doesn't matter.
that are no longer producing new episodes, but we wish they were.
That's right. And so for the first time ever, we're going to start with the cast list and then work our way to our listener who's listening at the moment because
so
she's a
nobody
Patreon
else sent in a
subscriber.
list either.
No one else sent in a list.
Tricky.
To be fair, there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now. And
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
true.
people's priorities are in different spots. So
They really are. And,
And that's
I
totally
understand.
okay. Yeah.
Like, there are people not working, and so they're not in the cars, and they're not doing the same thing they've always done.
Yeah. Everyone's schedule, everyone's routine is disrupted.
I get it, too. So, but this I can't disrupt because I must do a podcast.
He has to do a podcast or he will die.
I will.
Yes.
was-
You see, Blue? I'm sorry, Joe. Did you see this?
she said
She
shows
says,
that got
Shows
canceled.
that got canceled?
Or ended. Canceled or ended.
Either
Whatever
way.
means they're not making any more, and
we wish they
you
were.
want some. That's right. You want some.
Okay.
So, I will start.
You start.
with my list. I've got to scroll. Give me a second. Okay. I wish I could get more episodes of Bones.
Oh, Bones! I love
Yep.
Bones.
I did too. That was a good one. Star Trek:
Scan?
The Next Generation.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah.
me? Bone Scan.
Bone
I
Scan.
got it now.
TNG.
Oh, boy. So Star Trek: The Next Generation. I really miss that show.
That's a good show. It's all on Netflix right now.
Yeah, and seeing I've seen them all, and then seeing Picard, the TV show, I'm like, ugh, man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch them again. Thank you. Now you've made me do it.
Yeah, go. do
Star
it.
Trek Voyager. I
man, so all
absolutely
the Star
loved that
Treks.
one. Catherine Janeway was an awesome captain, and I think that they should have stayed lost a lot longer. or they should have been lost again, like they accidentally hit another
You mean like in Lost in Space?
like that, much like that, but very different.
Yeah.
Wow. Sense8.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
Sense8. I really enjoyed that show, and there's still only 2 seasons up on the Netflix, and I'm so sad that there is not a 3rd season.
Yeah.
And from back in the days of old, Moonlighting. I really, really love that show, and I miss that show. What a great concept that was.
Lovely lighting.
So, yeah.
Good one.
And that's my list. I
list.
end it there.
Yeah, I like it. Do you want to go next, Joe, or do you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay. The Newsroom is a really great show that was on HBO for 3 seasons, and it should have been more seasons. And yes, they did wrap it all up at the end, but I don't care. I liked the way it was written. I liked the way it was paced. I thought it was a really, really good show. If you haven't checked it out, I fully recommend it, especially since we all have to just do nothing right now. Deadwood, also on HBO, was really good. Firefly, of course. Fringe was a great show on Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this one is kind of like... I'll put that one at the end. Mindhunter on Netflix. Joe knows what I'm talking about. I know that this is probably polarizing, but I think that the last season of Game of Thrones would have been better if it were 2 seasons.
Oh.
If they had time to work through what was happening instead of just going hey, guess what? 8 episodes. Or it was 6, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think it could have been better if it
Yeah.
were expounded upon.
Agreed.
Now, this one is my weird honorable mention, and it was never actually filmed, but they were planning on making a Galaxy Quest series on Amazon, and they stopped when Alan Rickman passed away. But I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. And
That would have been really awesome.
that's my list.
Nice list.
Thanks. Also bones.
I didn't know that they were planning a Galaxy Quest show.
Oh, well, you should watch something that I watched this week, which is, I believe it's called Never Give Up. And it's
Never Surrender.
It's a documentary on the making of Galaxy Quest, and they talk about it, and they have interviews. It's really good, and they talk about a lot of stuff. It's really fun. I watched it, and then I was that person who was like, "Mom, come watch this with me." So I watched it twice.
Oh, wow.
So I made my mom watch that after I watched it.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
It was
I like
good.
that.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
It was good.
And so now they would have to do it with all different actors.
Yeah, but it's like they don't have the heart to do it now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's on Amazon Prime for free if you want to watch that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You're up, Joe.
All right.
Oh.
I'll go with Everything Sucks.
Okay.
That was a show that I found kind of funny. It wasn't great, but I'm like, they could probably build on this. It was a Netflix show about kids growing up in the 90s.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay, but it didn't, one season. See ya.
Yeah.
Grunge and
I think it could have
skateboarding
developed into something pretty cool, but it just didn't. The Punisher, out of all the Marvel Netflix shows that we got,
Yeah.
okay.
Daredevil, I think, was good, but I wanted to see more Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I almost did Daredevil / Punisher on that line, but because I wanted more Daredevil, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
And then I'm going to finish it with Mindhunter just because I don't know what's happening with that show, and I was all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that show.
Oh my!
Mindhunter.
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it many
a lot.
times.
It's about the.
I know.
Is it too serious for you? Looks like
Too
Blue
scary.
just put up her list. It is kind of scary, but in like that psychological scary way, not like the jump scary way.
Right.
Got it.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please. What is Crackhead Blues list?
It looks like she's starting with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm going to go ahead and agree with you on that. That is
That's a good one.
for sure. Rebels. I haven't started Rebels yet. I'm a remiss Star Wars fan, but it's on my list of stuff to put in my eyes, and my mom will be leaving in the next 3 days, so I'll be alone and doing nothing.
I'm sorry. Call me.
Yeah.
Call me.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Revival. Is that canceled for real?
Yeah.
No! Then I'm going to go ahead and put that on my list too. Good call, Blue.
It was so good.
It was so good!
They did
Crap.
such a good job with it, man.
Crap cookies!
They did such a good job with it.
Also, Anne with an E, which I heard was very good. Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, you my girl, Blue. And Chappelle Show. She has honorable mentions because she's assuming these Netflix shows may not continue, which is The Dragon Prince, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. I was going to say that too. It's actually written on my list. I'll send you a picture if you want. Yes, and that's it. Yes, I'm also bitter. I'm so mad face right now. Oh, it just morphed into sad face.
The-
Now I'm going through the stages of mourning.
Aw.
But that was the end of her list, so someone say something or I'm just going to cry loudly into the microphone. Someone stop me, Jesus Christ.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Well, that is her list.
Good list,
Aw.
Blue.
That was a good list. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
So now
We talk
it is
about
time for stuff we're putting in our eyes.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Open them up and pour them in.
That's right. So what have you been watching? What are you putting in your eyes?
Oh Jesus! God help me! I started watching Tiger King.
Ah.
I said I wasn't going to, and then I did. And now it's such a train wreck. You don't want to stare, but you can't look away. And it's the craziest thing. And DJ earlier asked me if I thought how much of it was real. And my brain says to me, you couldn't make this up. It's so ridiculous and so crazy. Like, it starts one place and you're like, haha, that's goofy. That's some weird stuff. And then it like takes a step and then you're like, wait a minute, that got weird. And then, it got weirder? Oh my goodness. And it just gets more and more bizarre as the story goes on. It like goes over 5 years that this guy has been making this documentary.
Wow.
It's nuts-a-roni. Nuts.
He's been doing it for 5 years, and is this like what your first season or something?
I don't think so. I think it was just supposed to be a limited series.
Okay.
And so it's 7 episodes, I believe. They're talking about maybe releasing an 8th episode, I heard someone say.
Oh, wow.
But it's absolutely the most bizarre thing. Every time you think, well, that's the bad guy, you're like, oh, nope. How is he not the weirdest, worst one here? And then there's something else. And then you're just like, wait, did she really feed her husband to a tiger? And then you're like, does he really have a tiger-based sex cult? What now? And then you're like, wait a minute. Also, what? It's so alligator arson. There's so many things that happen that you're just staring at the TV and you can feel, when you're confused. You have like that little line between your eyebrows. I feel that a lot today. Like, I feel like I have to moisturize extra because I have a wrinkle forming.
Oh, gosh.
I'm like, I'm going to name it Joe Exotic because that is some weird shit. If you are interested in watching the weirdest train wreck you'll ever put in your eyes, Tiger King on Netflix. You don't want to stare, but you can't look away. And I thought, like, yeah, okay, I'll watch an episode, and then I'll be like, yeah, I started it, but I didn't like it. And then 6 episodes later, I had to tell Mom, I'm like, Mom, we have to stop because I have to go do the podcast right now.
And your mom's going, come on, turn it on.
Yeah, hurry up. We got to finish this thing. We got to see what happens.
Finish it.
When does the contract killing part come in?
It needs to end. Please end it. Put it out of our misery.
So, a friend of mine sent me a meme about it that if you guys know Stefan on Saturday Night Live, you know how he's always describing the clubs and it's just like weird shit? They posted a meme that's Stefan and they're like, if you're looking for, and then it has all things that actually happen in the show and it sounds like an actual Stefan club. So,
oh dear.
Yeah, that's some craziness. I'm going to post that on the Netflix, on the Instagram.
Okay, throw it on the Instagram.
I'm going to do it
there
right
you go.
now.
A sneak peek of what you could have seen in the Discord from Patreon.
That's right, because I posted it earlier.
Yes. Very cool. So, besides putting Tiger King in your eyes, anything else with sustenance?
I'm sure I watched something else, but I can't.
Oh, dear.
I'm so, like, OD'd.
Kill those brain cells
I'm
there.
OD'd on Tiger King that I can't think of it. So I will try to remember as I'm posting this on Instagram. And you guys go on without me. Save yourselves. And I will do my best to get this figured out.
Nice. All right.
That's
well,
the one that I didn't put on my phone.
Joe, what have you been putting in your eyes?
Well, we caught up with Clone Wars as usual.
Yep.
Cool.
I watched Tremors.
Ooh!
Oh.
I started Tremors 2 today, but I didn't get very far because I looked at my phone and was like, oh, it's 5 something. I wonder what time these guys want to start. And then, bam, we're starting. Oh, shit, okay. And then last night, I watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh.
Nice.
And I forgot how much Civil War stuff was in that movie.
Oh, yeah, lots.
So I feel like I confused it with like A Fistful of Dollars or something. Mm-hmm. Like my memories weren't firing the right way. Some of the scenes, obviously, I was like, oh yeah, I totally remember this scene, but I don't remember all the Civil War stuff in it.
Yeah.
But I figure, you know what? They just put a bunch of spaghetti westerns on Netflix, so I'm going to try to see what I can find there.
There you go.
There's 6 Tremor movies on there, so I'm going to...
That's a lot of Tremors.
I told Blue, I'm going to make it my mission this quarantine to watch every single one of these Tremors movies, and she just gave me this look like, God, like, help this house. Yeah, like...
They don't all contain the bacon, do they?
No, he's only in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then
Fred Ward is the continuing character.
Okay, so it starts like big name, and then it's like, well, I mean, it was a solid property, so let's just...
let's just keep cranking these bad boys out till we run out of money.
Start compressions on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of where it's at. So the second one's already pretty annoying. But I'm going to watch it, so...
Yeah, I think I stopped watching it at Tremors 2, and I was like, okay, I think I've seen enough.
Yeah. Seen a nuts? Okay.
Yes. Enough. I've seen enough. But now I'm like kind of wanting to go back and check it out too. It's like,
well, I mean, it's your funeral. I guess.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know how bad it's gonna get. There's one that looks like it's in the snow.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It just looks bad.
So
like the cover
bad.
art looks terrible. Yeah.
I love Reba McEntire.
Oh, Reba?
Oh, Reba.
It wants so badly to be like the Thing.
It's like Jaws on the land.
Yes.
That's what Blue said yesterday. I was like, yeah, it's totally what it is.
Yeah.
But
I forgot that was the password for our stuff. That was some witty shit that I came up with 100 years ago.
it was just like, ugh. Anyway, the Kevin Bacon one's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because it's
classic.
just it's so hokey and it's so over the top with like the out in the desert. We're just a bunch of the good old boys out here doing what we're doing. You know, it's just so like him and Fred Ward's character. I can't remember his name right now. Anyway, just their interactions is just like, oh my God, this is. I mean, you've met people like this, but you still don't think they exist. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nuts. And then I think that's it. I had to watch Good, Bad, and Ugly in 2 settings. I couldn't watch it. I didn't watch it all the way through. I'd like to watch it all the way through, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Other than that, I don't think we watched any. Oh, we watched The Dead Don't Die today, but you know.
Aw, yuck.
Yep. Oh, yuck. And then I think that's it. Blue watched some stuff. We've been watching some stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. You have been watching stuff. Nice. That's cool.
What have you
well,
been
I've
watching?
been.
Star Trek.
Yes. I watched Star Trek Discovery, finished the first season. Wow. That was absolutely insane. I loved it. I thought it was great. The second season we've started, and I don't want to go into it, but there's some pretty funny stuff because they meet they meet the crew or a few crew members of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Back and of course this is when Pike was the captain, so this is a different era. It's pre-Kirk. So, but anyway, the first season was excellent, and then it got into some really weird.
Yeah.
What was it? Weird alternate universe kind of a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then they brought it back, which is nice. I'm glad they brought it back the way they did. So, but anyway, I am now on season 2. I've probably watched 7 episodes of that already. Going crazy with that. We finished season 1 of Altered Carbon.
Oh.
And I liked it.
Good.
It was definitely a murder mystery. And boy, did it take some time to get to the conclusion. And at first I was kind of going, well, what the hell does that have anything to do with this guy's murder? I don't understand. And at the end, they tied it all together, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. I like that. And then I was like, well, that's over. What are they going to do for a second season? Well, they kill someone else and make him solve that murder.
Well, yeah. It's
You
like,
know?
if you watch TNG again, you should make a list, because I did, and it was eye-opening, of the types of episodes that there are, because it's like the same 8 types of episodes. It's like Deanna has a feeling, Riker's being weird, something's on the planet, something's on the ship, Q,
Yep.
trials.
Yep.
Good old Q.
But yeah.
I'm wondering if we're going to see Q in Picard.
Oh my
Just-
god.
I know.
Q was always, when I watched TNG again, it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I was watching and I'm just like, oh goddamn, another Q episode. Over Q.
I feel like when that was on, like it was actually on television, my mom sat me down with her to start watching it. 'Cause she's like, I used to watch the original.
Aw.
Now I can share this one with you. And
Because
blah
you're
blah.
the next generation.
Exactly. And I remember hating Q.
Q,
I hated him.
Oh.
Eye roll.
I hated him. Like every time he would show up, I'd just be like, of course, I hate this guy. Wouldn't TNG start in like 88, 89?
I
That
don't
sound
know.
right?
I watched it when they played like 4 episodes after Power Rangers.
Oh.
Granted,
remember
I
she
was
was
too
super
old for
stoked.
Power Rangers, but I watched it.
I think I might have been too.
But yeah, I used to watch it like at 5 o'clock. There were like some episodes, and then it would start like Married with Children and all the other things that
Yeah.
my stepdad didn't want me to watch. The funny things.
Yeah, he was definitely a kidding jokester guy, and he was
Yeah, but you
in
can
it
do
for
that without
himself
being
and-
annoying. I mean, look at Loki.
right. Yeah, that's true.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I agree
crazy.
with Joe. Q's a poop.
I hated him. I was like, this guy, like every time I'd turn out to be him, I go, this guy again? Like I'd look at my mom and go, this guy sucks.
Picard hated him too. He
Yeah,
very
for
much
sure.
hated
He
him.
would just be
so
like, ugh, shut up, Wesley.
he probably hated all the. He might not come back. Picard's like,
Give me some
"Screw this
super
guy.
proud
He's not-
eggs. Sorry.
No Q in this show. No.
Can't play any games.
Shut off that damn noise.
Ah!
I like, yeah, forget it.
Oh, I figured out some things that I watched.
Oh yes.
Hit it.
What?
I watched some Crew Trime. Thank
Crew
you,
Trime.
ladies and gentlemen. That's the leftovers of Tiger King. Some
Yes.
true crime documentaries. Yesterday I watched
Her brain is healing.
The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez, which, oh my god, that is so sad. I watched the Amanda Knox documentary, which was also like mind-blowingly how did that happen? And then I watched another one, but I can't remember because the other two were so bad that you're just like, holy, that they just made shit up. That was the Amanda Knox one.
Got it.
And then I watched The End of Heart of Dixie, which was really cute.
Aw.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch a show that's goofy and based in a town called Bluebell, Alabama, that's
Bluebell, Alabama.
it's so cute, and you're just like, this is so silly. Why am I still watching it? And then you're like, 4 hours later, Netflix is like, are you still watching this? And you're like, yeah, I am. I am still watching it. Thanks.
Quit
for
hassling me,
asking.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't judge me. I'm on house arrest.
Oh, you have it set to binge, huh? Just let it keep playing.
Yeah, I don't know how to not do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the first thing I turned off.
Oh, yeah?
Nope. I want to be able to stop.
Yeah, I'm a junkie.
Sweet.
Sweet, she's a junkie.
She is. We got Crackhead Blue and Junkie Beth.
Yeah, there we go.
That was just DJ's way of filling that void for a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
That 1 second of dead air he needed to fill.
Yeah. I gotta fill it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be full.
That must be nice.
Well, I put one other thing in my eyes.
What's that?
We have been doing a social distance watching party on Saturdays, and so this Saturday we put salt in our eyes.
Oh, ouch.
How'd that feel?
It was hilarious.
Was it the one with Angelina Jolie?
It was that one,
Okay.
exactly that one. And so I was just like, I was watching it going, it's been a long time. And then all of a sudden it hit me, oh, that's what this is about. So I'm watching it going, oh, yeah, I remember this film. I remember doing that. And I remember this. And then I'm like, oh, that was convenient. I can't believe they had that there. I mean, and then just was like, now I was picking it apart going, okay. It just happens to be Russian hats sitting on a thing right
You're
there.
sheriffing salt.
I know, apparently so. And it was like, I thought it was fun. I really enjoyed it. Just like some of the things that she went through must have hurt a lot if it was real life.
Your connection is getting a little robotic, but it's kind of amusing to me because it kind of sounds like the Thermians from Galaxy Quest.
Oh,
It's
God.
like, we need your help.
We need your help.
Deception, lies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what we watched. It was really good. I recommend throwing that in your eyes again if you ever have a chance to check it out. That was on Netflix. And Altered Carbon was on Netflix, in case you didn't know. So, and of course, Star Trek Discovery's on CBS All Access.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's an actual CBS TV show as well, like if it's on CBS.
Yeah.
Or if
It's
it's
not.
only on All Access.
Picard, it's only on the streaming network.
Picard is, but I meant Discovery.
Oh. I think
I don't
that's
know.
only on the network, too.
Oh, okay, got it. Cool. Well, that's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got. So I say we move on to this week's challenge.
Do
shall
it.
we? Here we go. I love this movie. Helps if it.
Take off. If you put my side, don't go over that line. What line? I don't see no line. There is a line. If you put your mouth on. Take off. I'm gonna do the steamroller. Take off. Do away.
I'm going to do the steamroller.
Steamroller. I'm steamrolling you. Take off.
Take off, hoser.
Steamroller.
I love how he's laughing.
I love this. I love the snort there too.
Oh, no, eh? That's good stuff. That's a
Well,
great
there you
movie.
go, folks. Go ahead and send us a text.
Oh, it's
512
Rosie.
podcast.
It's beauty, eh?
Yeah.
Take off, you hoser.
But by the way, last week's was a fish called Wanda,
It was.
and nobody text or let me know. Did anybody let you guys know?
No.
Wah, wah.
Dang it. I won't pick it again.
No, you did fine. I like the challenging
too
ones.
hard.
No, it was
what?
fine.
No, you didn't.
Well, nobody got it.
That's okay. Somebody would have gotten it. It's a slow time. People are in weird ways. Yeah. So, what's next? Oh, what's coming out on video on demand, eh? So, Cats is coming out Tuesday. Doolittle is coming out on Tuesday. This one looks fun. Miles Davis, Birth of the Cool. That looks like it's a good one. That comes out on Friday. For those of you who like this, Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge comes out on Friday. He laughs.
Wow. They're still making those. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's the 7th one.
Wow.
I think that's what it is. I don't know.
That,
Yeah. And then Trolls 2 comes out on Friday as well. So skipping the movie theaters. I think it's for rent, though. These are all for rent. I don't think you can buy them. I don't think you can own them. And I'm guessing, and I'm pretty sure it's a $20 48-hour rental fee.
$20 48 hours.
Yep. $20, you get it for 48 hours to watch it. But I guess it depends on where you rent it, because I think iTunes, if you rent it from them, there it's only a 24-hour. So, yeah. Well, there you go. So that's what's coming out as far as I know, as far as I've heard.
Hey,
Welcome back.
what the hell just happened?
Who came back?
I did.
Beth left. Beth was silent that whole time and then disappeared and then...
Because you
Oh.
guys, I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Oh, DJ and I were
Oh.
talking?
Yeah, I didn't hear it, so...
Yeah.
Like, I disconnected and reconnected my internet and then did all sorts of stuff trying to get it to go back,
Wow.
and that was what... So,
That's amazing.
I will just say, I concur!
You concur. That's right. Well, maybe you can give us insight, because I was saying about Trolls 2 coming out, but
Oh.
it's only for rent on Friday.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it was $20, and I think that's what I heard. It's $20 to rent.
Yeah.
And then I was like, depending on what service you go with, like Amazon or iTunes or
Right.
Fandango Now or whatever, it's either like only 24 hours or 48 hours
Oh.
for the rental.
Well,
So,
I mean, I understand why they're doing it. They're,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So-
I get it, too.
I don't... What kind of input do you want me to...
That's it. Nothing. I mean,
I
just
would-
if you knew,
I would
if
really
you knew how
like
much
to-
it was going to cost.
I heard it was $20, but I heard it was $20
Yeah.
from you, so that is not a credible second source.
Oh, great.
Dang. Put in your place.
Let me see if my internet works, and I'll, like, Google it.
Oh, well, it's working at least at this rate.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
Step
so
over here
sad.
to your place, sir.
Yeah. I'm so sad Ghostbusters is not coming out till March next year now.
sad face.
I know. Everything's going to have to be shifted. Like, whoever was going to come out March is going to be like, oh, you're being booted. You're going to have to wait till longer now.
Well, on the other side of that, production on any movie being filmed right now is halted, too.
Yeah. Yeah, in one of my film groups that I work with in San Diego, they were just telling everybody, this is how you file for unemployment.
Yeah. So, according to Newsweek, it says the price of the rental has not been announced. Universal's other movies released early online have cost $19.99. Although it is worth saying that they did not edit this very well, because it says though the Prince of Rental has not been announced. I didn't know we were announcing a Prince of
I
Rental.
am the Prince of Rental.
Is there royalty among rentals?
Oh, my goodness.
My mother, the Queen of Rental.
Queen of Rentals.
Aha.
So, no.
The rental king.
Proofread
was
your
gone
stuff,
with-
folks. Proofread your
Yep.
stuff.
I mean,
Oh, my goodness.
you know
It takes
that
an extra couple seconds.
they totally put that through like autocorrect, but Prince is a word.
Yes.
The
it
other
just
side
so
of that
happens
is
to be.
I have to like be very careful when I'm reading things to edit, because my brain will just mush it all together because I read so fast. So when I'm in the stage of editing, I have to be like focused. I can't
Slow it down.
I can't
Beth.
be
Slow
exactly
it down.
just
Read it backwards.
break check.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Throttle
All right.
back.
Well, anything about movies that are coming out in the future, if they ever will?
I don't have much.
Yeah, there's not much coming out about that, Deej.
Yeah. But hey, pretty soon our on-demand stuff is going to stop.
Oof.
Like, all the old movies that were there will come out on demand, and then boom, there's nothing.
And then we'll have to watch Tiger King.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Or God forbid, we'll have to pick up a book.
A book. Oh my
Just start
gosh.
recording. Just start recording the news now, and you can start watching it like in I Am Legend, where he's watching
Oh yeah.
old news footage.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's an idea.
that's true.
That's so
All
like
right.
I kind of do that at the end of anything that's on my DVR anyway. Like we'll just
watch it.
we'll be watching it, and then I'm like, I haven't pressed stop yet, and Mom's like, when did this happen? It's from 6
We
months
should
ago,
record
Mom.
stuff on our own. Like, we should create a movie. We'll write it and create it, and it's all done by social distance.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine? Just only POVs of every person, and then have a movie go on.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we could
gracious.
sell this to Netflix.
Maybe. Huh.
And then, but we could all shoot it from our phones, and none of our phones is just the iPhone. It's like shot from Samsung and iPhone and.
Yeah, we'd have to put so much. Like.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. The nature of movies now is going
Right?
to be
It's
all
just
shot
like
in your living room.
Citizen cinematographer. What I think we should talk about when we want to do our next TFW movie night.
Oh yeah. I haven't gotten any requests from anyone.
So it's going to be The Burbs. We just have to know when.
Basically, The Burbs. Yeah. Well, I'm good with 3 o'clock this Saturday, like we did last time.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Absolutely cool with that.
Is that cool
So-
with you, Joe?
I don't know yet. It's Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of us are still going to work and doing other things.
And being
On Saturday?
super social.
You work on Saturday?
Well, maybe I have to go to the grocery store. Maybe I have to shave my face. Maybe I have to.
You just don't want to do it with us.
Okay, that's fine. We will have it happen anyway. Just in case Joe's not there, we will figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get you on there.
But you want to watch it, Joe. You love The Burbs.
I do.
You love The Burbs like I love The Burbs.
It's true.
Yeah. Is that on Netflix?
It was. I don't know if it is now.
Just-
It was. It definitely was.
Yeah, hold on. I know
She'll
it's
check.
I know it's on a bunch of stuff, but I don't know if it's on Netflix. Let's see. You guys can talk while I'm searching. Oh God, Tiger King! I pulled up Netflix and he's staring at me.
Oh no! Why is he staring?
Sweet
I've been strategically avoiding that.
It's wise. It's like meth of weird.
My whole like friend group is like that's all they were talking about for a week, and they're like, dude, hurry up and watch it so we can start talking about it. I go, dude, talk about it. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
just spoil it. I
Okay,
don't
so
care.
it's not on Netflix, but the movies that are like The Burbs that you might enjoy. The first one is like Raiders of the Lost Ark, then it's Money Pit, then it's Tremors, then it's Police Academy.
Wow.
Oh yeah, all the police academies recently got put up there.
It was pretty great.
Huh.
Where's my Prime? Prime.
I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix, but they
It's
took
not.
it off.
Yeah, they took it off.
Hell,
Burbs
they
in
do
Prime
that.
Video.
Those
Their
sons
license
of bitches.
only goes so far.
Is it in for free? This title is currently unavailable. Don't lie to me, pal. Okay,
Don't
well,
lie.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure out. Maybe it won't be The Burbs then.
Yeah, maybe not.
So we'll see. We'll figure it out. What we'll do is we'll decide on it, and then we'll put it out on the social medias and let you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, next week we want to talk about films that we find Betty White in.
Okay.
Yes, because we love Betty White.
We do love
we
Betty
wanna
White.
We want to see more Betty White. I mean, more of her in the films. Never mind. Betty White. We want Betty White films.
We do.
Well-
We want Betty White to stay safe.
That's right. Exactly. So we'll keep our social distance by talking about movies that she's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the ticket.
That's your ticket. All right. So if you have any Betty White films that you really like, or not, or films that has Betty White in them, send us a text message at 512-podcast. Of course, please say your name on that too, because that way I know who it is that's sending me the text. Shout out at tfwmovies.com for the email, and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'll use at TFW Movies. So, there you go. plug something. Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor. We love Checho. He is amazing. He's a great art man.
Checho!
He does all kinds of artsy stuff, and right now he is staying home. He's sheltering in place for a while.
Yep.
So you cannot get a tattoo from him. In fact, if you already have one, the price of it is going way up now because look at that. He's not making any more. It's vintage tattooing at this point.
Oh.
If you die, you
Limited
better
edition.
hope. Yeah, it's limited edition at this point. So, but anyhow, so when he opens, I suggest everyone line up 6 feet apart at least to go get your tattoo. When he gets to open, but right now he doesn't get to.
Yeah.
So also 29 Toes podcast, give them a listen. I really enjoy their show, as does other people on this podcast.
Yeah.
Great group of guys. I think that they're funny.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yep, I definitely like listening to them while I'm on the road.
Yeah. So
And
they
just some of the stuff just the three perspectives that they all have on the same thing
Yeah.
is what really drives that show.
It's true.
I feel like Sean is probably the most analytical and very even skeptical.
yeah.
Tyler is the most gung ho, fuck it, whatever happens,
Yep.
and then and Lucas is kind of like the glue that holds those two guys together, kind of playing the middle ground of both of those.
Oh, there you go.
Great show. Definitely check them
Absolutely.
out.
Yeah.
If you're listeners of ours, please check those guys out.
Yeah, and they're all beardless right now.
Right? Oh. Speaking
Yeah.
of beardless,
I
Yeah.
know. Man.
so is the sheriff.
The sheriff's beard is stubble at the moment.
Oh yeah, we need to post that picture on the Instagrams.
Well, if you're on the Marco Polo, you'll see it.
It's true.
Yep.
I saw it and
That's
went,
true.
oh!
Totally. Well, how about Beth? Do you have anything to plug?
No.
No.
Phone charger.
Phone charger.
I do have to plug
Yeah.
my phone in. I'm at 31%.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yikes.
Jeez Louise.
All right. Well, then, it's you, Joe.
Well, I'm still streaming on Twitch. We're doing quarantine streams because everybody's quarantined and home in their house
I like
and
that. That's
stuck.
Warren streams.
So I'm still streaming Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I've been trying to start around 5:30 to catch a little more of the Eastern and Midwestern peeps.
Yep.
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Yeah. Do it.
Go check
And
it
you can
out.
see me beardless.
Yeah.
People
That's
who
true.
have no idea who tune in are going to freak out.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
That's
like,
going to be
"Oh!"
awesome.
Who's that? Yeah.
Who are you and what have you done with the Sharif?
Yeah.
You should record that or capture all that, those messages.
Yeah.
See what they say.
Yeah, you can. Twitch usually does.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the money.
Well, I guess that wraps up another show, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, so that's been thanks for watching. I want to thank everyone, you Patreon subscribers, Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher J.M. Strauss, Sean, Crackhead Blue. Thank you all for being our Patreon subscribers. I also want to thank those of you that worked very hard, diligently on our show pre-production stuff. Also, what is it? It's production, like not post, but just production stuff. How about that? Thank you. Joshua Struthers, thank you so much. Big Checho, huge thank you to you. And then I also want to thank the cast because you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you coming to the show even during this time of having no shows. Like, to watch in the big screen because that's my focus big time. So we had to change that a little bit.
And
Anyway,
I have to be honest, even when things open back up, I'm not going to be so quick to rush back into them. So I know you're champing the bit.
Oh,
champing? What is it?
Chomping into bit.
I thought, it's chomping.
At the bit.
But then horses also champ something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the champ one.
I know you're dying to get back into the theater. Please be safe when you do that.
I will.
Yeah, I'm not really. You're gonna be on your own with movies for a bit, I think.
I'm gonna have to fix the garage doors. I go in through the garage door, strip naked, and then go take a shower immediately.
Well, we don't do that. We just take our outer layer off. It's fine.
Okay.
You have to get
No
naked.
layers. That's a good idea.
DJ's
Never mind about the naked.
Oh God, how am I gonna kilt?
All
How
right.
am I gonna kilt in a post-COVID
Oh
world?
my gosh, this could kill me. Anyway, thank you to you, the cast members, DJ McGee, Beth Levine, Joe Ray. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem.
Also want to thank those who are helping us out. Those in the back rooms and front rooms and saying, hey, you need to watch this or you need to do this. These people are awesome, and they help us out a lot. Crackhead Blue, Dorothy Fielden, and Penny McGee. You guys totally rock. And then I also want to thank you, the listening audience, for just coming out and listening to the show, keeping the routine up for us. It helps keep the routine up for you, I suppose. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed these movies that we talked about. I hope you will enjoy them if it was like giving you an idea. Hey, let's watch that. Other than that, we're out.
Out!
Tough titty, Sheriff.